This week we're talking about how to customize your Shepherd's report. And one great way to do that is to narrow by a particular headnote. So if you are in a case and you scroll down and you take a look at the headnote section, you will see that you can Shepherdize narrow by this headnote after most of the headnotes in your cases. This is a great way to both validate the law of this particular point of law from the opinion and also find additional authority that talks about this particular point of law. So we can see here that this headnote has about 253 citing decisions, and it even gives us the Shepard's breakdown. So we can see that we've got some issues with some negative treatment and actually a lot of positive treatment here, which is really interesting, and we'll look more at that in just a second. But you can also see it here. So when we click Shepherdize narrow by this headnote, we're going to open up the Shepherd's report, but it's specific to this particular headnote. So everything in the citing decisions here focuses on headnote 2. We've narrowed and filtered our Shepherd's report to headnote 2. So we can see here that we've got warning analysis. So this headnote was superseded by statute, and we can look at that discussion. We also have a handful of explained by, distinguished, criticized, and we can look at the different jurisdictions that have cited to this particular headnote. So narrowing by a headnote is a good way to validate that one point of law and also find additional authority that discusses that point of law. Now, the other way to customize your Shepherd's report or to see it more visually is to use the citing grid or the grid view. So when you're in a Shepherd's report, and remember, we could either Shepherdize the full document or we could go to a particular treatment category or Shepherdize by headnote like we just did. We are in the Shepherd's report, you will see a pie chart icon up at the upper right-hand corner. And if you hover over it, it says Grid View. Now, when you click on Grid View, you're taken to a page that shows two distinct grids. The first grid shows the Shepherd's treatment as well as every jurisdiction that is cited to this case across the bottom. To narrow in on any one of the treatments that we'd like to explore further, we just have to click on any of the colored boxes, and it'll take us just to those cases that express the treatment in that specific court. So we can see here we've got a whole handful of negative and positive treatment. Because this case was superseded by statute, we've got a lot of discussion about that in the negative treatment. So clicking on one of those treatment categories takes us just to those citing decisions in the Fifth Circuit. The second grid shows the same information, but instead of being divided by court, it's divided by year. This allows you to see where the various treatments fall year after year. And again, select any of the colored boxes to take you to the cases that provide the specific treatment for that given year. Shepherd Citing Decisions Grid, which is an exclusive Lexis Plus feature, provides a big picture view of Shepherd's treatment in an accessible visual tool. If you want to learn more or need research assistance, please reach out to your Lexis team at any time and stop by and see us during our tips and trainings.